It's Layla. So today I wanted to kind of dress up for my gym video. I'm theming this video on quads because it's gonna be, the whole theme of this video is gonna be like a Chun-Li leg day because she has massive quads. Like, if you guys don't know Chun-Li, her leg game is on point. So today I am channeling my inner Chun-Li. My outfit is like all white and blue. I'm wearing the dark sport, this is actually from the Chun-Li collab they had, and I'll show you guys like the full outfit. But today's gonna be a quad focus day. Pretty much it's a lot different than my typical leg day because I like to focus on glutes a lot, but this is just mostly quad. I think we're gonna do 4 or 5 exercises and I'm gonna walk you guys through it, and of course gonna do some cardio. I'm trying to think what else. Maybe there might be some glute action, but it's mostly gonna be quads, and I really want to try to get my quads on point this year, so I'm excited. I'll show you guys the whole fit and I'll run you guys through my exercise today, so I'll see you guys at the gym. Okay, so this is my outfit. I am wearing a wig today just because Chun-Li has dark hair, and I just put on her little buns here. They're clip-on. They're from my Chun-Li cosplay I did a couple months ago, and then I'm wearing this kind of long sleeve zip up front jacket just because I like to have some coverage sometimes, like a little extra coverage. And then the set I'm wearing, this is from, actually I like to fold this up. This is from Dark Sport. They had a Chun-Li or Street Fighter collab a while ago, and I've had this ever since. And it's really cute. It's all blue. It has clouds and sakura petals. But yeah, this is my fit for my quad leg day. I'll see you guys there. So before any leg day exercise, I like to do some stretching and warming up here. I'm just kind of stretching my hamstrings and my quads and my legs out in general. And I also recommend doing a breezy, short, maybe 5 to 10 minute walk on the treadmill to just warm up the legs. That also works really great too. So for the first workout, I'm doing squats, specifically an elevated heel squat, and I'm using a plate to put down right in front of me, in front of my heels. I'm not showing it, but you can just put the plate down where you see the edge or the heels of your feet and basically give a heel effect, elevating your heels and doing your squats that way. I also like to start with just the bar, just as a warm-up. I like to do warm-up sets with all of my sets and then work my way up with more weight and pushing myself through failure. So for my other favorite quad exercise, I like to use the leg extension machine. It's a really good isolated strength training machine just to target the quads, and it builds a lot of resistance, and it also helps with your knees and leg stability. There are different versions of this machine, so you can have, if you guys ever seen the one that you lay down and you can do hamstrings, they can sometimes focus hamstrings and quads, but this one is my favorite and very ideal for focusing on the quads. And you can also do them isolated, which really helps, with just one leg at a time, which I like in case I feel like there's asymmetry or an imbalance going on. I definitely recommend. Okay, so another one of my favorite quad focused exercises is by using the leg press. When you're using the leg press for your quads, you're gonna change your foot positioning, and however your foot is positioned will affect what muscles are being targeted more. So for quads, you typically want to put your feet a little bit closer together and lower on the press. Here I'm kind of a little bit more neutral, so I'm not doing the best showing it, but I definitely did feel it in my quads. I would recommend just going slightly lower than I had on my legs for the foot positioning for quads, and then just going until failure, which is like what I like to do. Here I'm just doing multiple sets, starting with a lower weight and working my way up. Another favorite exercise is the isolated leg extension. I did show you guys how the regular leg extension looks like. You're just working with both of your legs at the same time. This is an isolated one, so it's just doing for each leg one-on-one. This is really good for focus, for any asymmetry. If you feel any weakness in one or the other legs, you maybe feel like one isn't as strong. I really like this machine. I really personally prefer isolated exercises. They just take a bit more time because you're just working on them one-on-one. So I do recommend this. I like it a lot. My last and honestly least favorite exercise for legs and quads in general is the Bulgarian split squat. It is actually a really good exercise. I just don't like it because it's insufferable to do, but I do think it shows great strength and it, you know, develops your quads really well, your legs overall. So here, when I do my Bulgarians, I don't do them too often, to be honest, because I do avoid them, but I do still recommend them. I basically start without any weight just to get my balance going, just as like a warm-up, because this is also it does focus on your balance a bit, and so I'm just doing with no weights first and then grabbing dumbbells and slowly working my way up with more weight and more reps and trying to go till failure. I will say with Bulgarians, you really do want to get down as much as you can and have full range of motion. Of course, with any other exercise you want full ROM, but with Bulgarians it's very easy to just like not go all the way down because of how much balance it requires and how painful they are. But definitely keep in mind to keep full ROM going with all of your exercises. So after my workout, I like to engage in cardio. Today was a Stairmaster day. Sometimes I like to do an inclined just on the treadmill as well. But I've been also reading, and I really been liking If Cats Disappeared from the World. It's a new book I picked up and I really enjoy it. It gets me in my feels. But yeah. After working out, I like to hit the pose room just to like feel myself, just, you know, be proud of my workout, you know, see the progress I'm making, and just taking some pictures, you know. I think everyone should appreciate, you know, their progress, take it in. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.